A very good afternoon to all our viewers. Thanks for tuning in to NDTV. This is the Southern View. For the next half hour, of course, me and my colleagues from down south will take you through all the details and the stories that are making news down south. Joining me, of course, from Tamil Nadu are my colleagues Sam Daniel and Vijay from Bengaluru. Ritu Raj Purohit is also with us. We'll also, of course, have Ashish from Telangana and Andhra Pradesh bringing you the latest, and Ashwin from Kerala as well. Now, first up, it's the cyclone that is affecting various parts of Tamil Nadu and even Andhra Pradesh. What's the level of devastation in Tamil Nadu and the neighboring districts of Andhra as well? To tell you all about that, I have my colleague Sam Daniel who will take you through the latest. Sam, over to you.
Thank you, Deepak. Although the Cyclone Monta is headed towards Andhra Pradesh, expected to cross between Machilipatnam and Kakinada, exactly around Kalingapatnam area. The impact is being felt along the coast of Tamil Nadu as well. Since till 5:30 this morning, several parts of Chennai and adjoining districts received up to 4 centimeters rain. There is a mid forecast for very heavy rainfall in the adjoining Tiruvallur district. In fact, there's been a rain holiday for schools in Chennai as well as in Tiruvallur district. In fact, the sea is quite choppy. We come to you from the beach near Mamallapuram outside Chennai, and the sea is quite choppy. In fact, fishermen have been advised to not venture into the sea as the wind speeds when the cyclone crosses in Andhra Pradesh could touch around 65 kilometers an hour. And that's why fishermen who have been in the sea asked to come back, and people on the shore advised not to venture into the sea. And although there's not much of inundation and waterlogging, Chennai and adjoining districts have been receiving steady rainfall all through the night. And authorities are not taking any chances. In Chennai, the Chennai Corporation has kept ready more than 100 relief centers along with many community kitchens ready just in case if there is extremely heavy rainfall. In fact, over the last few years during the northeast monsoon, Chennai has been flooded and leading to large-scale evacuation and waters getting into homes as well. Authorities say they are fully prepared anyway, asking for boats to be deployed in low-lying pockets. In fact, this is how the sea is choppy. Normally, around this time, you will see a lot of boats here, but not a single fisherman to be seen here. Not many revelers or people who spend time coming to Mamallapuram here as well because of the choppy weather choppy condition in the sea. And authorities both in Chennai and coastal Tamil Nadu say they are fully prepared, saying that they have deployed adequate number of boats, they have kept ready enough number of transformers, heavy duty motor pumps to pump out water in case of large scale inundation. They've also kept ready enough manpower and machinery including JCBs, tree cutters and all that could be required. Officials say they're not taking any chances, but all eyes would be on Cyclone Monta, which is expected to turn or intensify into a severe cyclonic storm before crossing anywhere between Machilipatnam and Kalingapatnam, more closer to Kakinada, as Met authorities say. Puducherry administration also has declared a 3-day holiday for schools in Yanam district, which is an enclave surrounded by the South Godavari district, in fact, and they've again deployed NDRF, and local administration has been asked to be on a standby mode just in case if things turn bad. Rainfall has also been received in other districts, particularly in southern districts of Tenkasi and Kanyakumari, besides Ranipet, where the Met forecast there could be heavy rainfall till Friday. Now let's go over to my colleague Vijay, who's on the Marina Beach in another part of Chennai, to help us understand how the Chennai city is witnessing and how it's getting ready for possible impact as the cyclone would make its crossing either later tonight or tomorrow. Vijay, it's over to you.
Sam, we are connecting you from Marina Beach. You can see how the climate is. It's actually good climate. That's what we have to say. On one side, on the AP coastal area are on alert following the cyclone over Bay of Bengal, and they are taking all precautionary measure. But however, there has been a rainfall warning for north coastal districts of Tamil Nadu, especially over Chennai and Tiruvallur district. However, there is no much rainfall there is no huge rainfall, but however from last evening, I have to say, from last evening to right now, from where we are speaking, there has been a moderate shower. You can able to see here people are coming to beach and enjoying the climate. That's what we have to say. You can see all the people are even in the beach. You can see the like a pond like structure in the outside the beach. There are the rainwater has inundated the beach. That's what we have to say. And also the state government also taking various measures, as you mentioned, Sam. Today, this morning, Tamil Nadu Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi Stalin also inspected the Greater Chennai Corporation control room, where he had took stock of the situation. He inquired about what are all the subways in Chennai. Is there any kind of traffic or any kind of waterlog in subways or low-lying area? But much relief to Tamil Nadu, because there is no much damage to Tamil Nadu. However, in the low-lying areas across Tiruvallur district and even some low-lying pockets in Chennai, there has been a small waterlog like situation. But however, state government ensures that once the rainfall stops, the water will drain accordingly. But we have, as you mentioned, there is a rainfall alert.
Thank you, Vijay. Well, as Andhra Pradesh braces for Cyclone Monta, let's go over to my colleague Ashish, who's on ground zero. Ashish?
Thank you, Sam. In fact, we are at in Kakinada, and behind me you can see this is one fishing hamlet. In fact, it has been completely evacuated, and all the fishermen are now preparing to keep their boats safe. All the boats have been tied up and anchored tightly and securely in the sea. Meanwhile, wind speed has started picking up in Kakinada. What we are learning that the landfall can be expected toward the late evening to late night. Today is what MD officials and in fact government officials are confirming to us that Amalapuram could be the possible location, which is in Konaseema district, further away from Kakinada. It's almost 2 hours away from Kakinada. It's part of old Godavari district. In fact, there a landfall is expected, and there the district administration, in fact, in Konaseema, they are preparing for the big night. In fact, all the houses alongside, in particular, the backwater of River Godavari as well as sea backwater, that's been evacuated. In fact, I was talking to the district collector of Konaseema. He suggested that 163 meters height, up to 163 meter height, sea surge is expected, and that would further inundate the backwater, and that's where the administration is in fact vacating everyone residing alongside the backwater. You can see behind me, sea is choppy here also, and right now though rain has stopped, but we can call it a calm before storm. Sky is slightly clear, the sun has come out, but since morning we've been reporting that continuous and off rainfall we have been witnessing in Kakinada and surrounding. In fact, if we talk about the deployment of emergency personnel, 11 NDRF teams, 12 SDRF teams, 145 emergency teams of fire safety, as well as 373 boats has been kept prepared for the evacuation, post the landfall. If any kind of inundation happens, flash flood happens, because remember, post landfall, what government is expecting and what IMD has also warned, that it will bring extremely heavy rainfall in several of the districts, and that can cause a flash flooding in several of the districts. Remember, Andhra Pradesh has 26 districts. Out of 26 districts, 23 districts has been put on alert. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu, Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan is continuously monitoring the situation. In fact, both Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Ministers are also in touch with central authorities. Navy has been kept on standby in case of any emergency. If it is required, Navy, we will see deployment of Navy also. Right now, wind speed is picking up. What we are expecting, by evening today, the landfall process will start. We need to wait and see how much duration it will take in the completion of landfall. But right now, in coastal districts of Andhra Pradesh, whether it's south coastal district of Andhra Pradesh, Nellore, to north coastal district of Srikakulam, amid all the coastline, all districts are kept on high alert, and government is waiting that once landfall starts, then they will respond accordingly if any emergency arises. So that's it from here, and now we will move to another story, and we will go to Bangalore. In fact, there my colleague Deepak will inform you about more stories. Okay, we will again go back to Sam in Chennai. Sam will tell you more about the updates from Chennai.
Ashish, we would like to stay on the cyclone preparedness. If you can take us through, has evacuation begun already, or when do you think that could happen? And what's the size of evacuation authorities are looking at?
So, you rightly mentioned, Sam, that the evacuation process, since yesterday, in fact, government authorities have started evacuating. And right now, the number we have, in fact, government of Andhra Pradesh has shared the number. Almost over 6,600 people have been evacuated from low-lying areas or areas alongside seashore. All these personnel are shifted into a relief camp. Almost over 460 relief camp has been prepared, and there all these personnel have been shifted. Interestingly, where government is more concerned, that lot many evacuees are pregnant women, and that's why almost over 3,000 pregnant women, they have been shifted to different hospitals for any kind of emergency health services. Back to you, Sam.
Thank you, Ashish. Let's also now go across to Vijay, who's on the marina in Chennai. Vijay, northeast monsoon is also, in a sense, synonymous with flooding in Chennai, particularly around cyclones like this. What is the kind of worry people have in Chennai, and how prepared is Chennai, particularly in the context of the extended stormwater drain system in the city over the last few years? Many say this will come under test this time.
That's right, Sam. Before going into these weather updates, it's politically also it's important for DMK, as we have still few months for the election. So DMK is very cautious over this northeast monsoon. Since the beginning of the northeast monsoon, you will be able to see DMK functionaries on the field inspecting the various locations, especially low-lying areas, and taking stock of the situation across Tamil Nadu, especially over north coastal districts, especially in Chennai also. Even this morning, Udayanidhi Stalin inspected the Greater Chennai Corporation control room, where he ensured that how Chennai is facing this specific cyclone, how Chennai is getting ready to face this specific cyclone, what are all the traffic movements across the Chennai, is there any waterlog in a low-lying area or especially in subways, because in past we able to see how the Chennai would be flooded, especially during the northeast monsoon in low-lying areas, especially over the subways also. So this time they make sure, DMK government make sure that it shouldn't happen this time because we have elections also. And as you mentioned that stormwater drainage, they took various efforts to ensure like there shouldn't be any sort of waterlog across Chennai. They have especially expanded the stormwater drainage across Tamil Nadu. However, other opposition parties question the rainfall is less. We have to wait and see how the situation will be when there is more rainfall. So the rainfall, however, rainfall is less. So we will get to know when the situation, when there is more rainfall. So we have to wait and see, Sam. But as of now, there is no much waterlog across Chennai, especially and except a few low-lying areas. And even the rainfall in past 24 hours, over 10 centimeter of rainfall is recorded in Nellore, and over various isolated pockets in Chennai, the rainfall is much over 10 centimeter rainfall. So there is no much damage due to this cyclone, but the state government are taking all the measures on ground, Sam.
Thank you, Vijay. Amid all this, the best place to be now could be Bengaluru, where my colleague Deepak Bopana is. Deepak, it's over to you.
Well, at least in terms of weather, yes, Sam, the weather is beautiful right now in Bengaluru, and fortunate, people here are quite fortunate, but hopefully the cyclone doesn't do too much damage in, various districts of Andhra and Tamil Nadu, like you were pointing out. But here in Karnataka, while the weather is good, the politics, of course, always quite turbulent, and that's exactly what has happened today as far as the Karnataka High Court has really intervened in one of the orders of the state government, which recently, said that any organization should really seek permission from the government to hold an event if it's involving 10 people or more in public places. Now, this, of course, was directly affecting the RSS, which went ahead and had sought multiple permissions to hold their, Pathasanchalans or, route marches in different parts of Karnataka, especially in Mr. Priyank Kharge, the IT Minister's home constituency, Chittapur itself, where the permission was denied. They had knocked the doors of the High Court for that as well. But challenging the government order, which here mandated permissions, there was a organization that went to court. Today, the Hubli Dharwad bench of the Karnataka High Court saying that there should be an interim stay on this particular order. What this has essentially done, it has allowed organizations like the RSS now to carry on with their marches without getting or seeking any sort of permission. So somewhere it could be considered as a big setback to the state government and a big win for organizations like the RSS. There are a host of political reactions that are coming in to this order of the Karnataka High Court. Let's first listen into them.
See, it is not my rule. It is the rule of conduct, Karnataka civil service rules. Okay, where they have very clearly stated that people cannot participate in programs or be associated with associations which have political leanings. And it has come to our notice that a lot of PDOs, village accountants and other state officers who are currently serving are going around in Ganaveshas, going and speaking against the government in RSS functions. So that needs to be implemented. There is a framework, there is a wireframe of rules that govern civil servants in the state cadre, and we are just asking that needs to be implemented to the T.
History repeats itself, but it's not first time that RSS got a favorable order from the courts. It has been happening for years together, decades together. Scores of judgment have given relief to RSS every time. These hate mongers have tried to suppress RSS. So I'm not surprised. This is the internal power struggle of Karnataka Congress, where each leader wants to create a new space of himself because there is no space at the top. Then there is also effort to please Rahul Gandhi, who believes he is messiah of minorities. So this ban was put into effect to show the vote bank that they will do anything to go to any extent to support them, in whichever, whether that vote bank feels that actually banning RSS will give them any benefit. There's a question that vote bank had to answer. But for Congress, it's nothing new. They have been insulted. They have been They have been slapped by the courts many times.
It is very clear that this was a diversion tactic done by the Congress government, They are experts now, diverting the issues from the development, diverting the issues from the burning issues like potholes, farmer suicide. Across the state, there is no development. One side, women are not feeling safe. Another side, Karnataka is burning with the different types of issues. So they bring up RSS, they bring up Sanatana, they bring up Hindutva, they bring up appeasement. So constantly Congress, without delivering, they are diverting the subject. That is why they brought up RSS. When the Mysore rape happened on the 9-year-old girl, and so they could not answer to the people of Karnataka, and during the Diwali days also 3 rapes happened, and robbery is happening. And if you see put on the crime list is seen, the Karnataka feels like very unsafe. So when all these things are happening, the leader, ministers like Priyanka Karge, Santosh Lad, all these people are being left out to speak whatever they want, and they rise up issues which are actually not concerning to the people of Karnataka. So the people, RSS, yes, we will definitely answer. That is, RSS person people will come and answer, or the senior people who have been grown up in RSS, they will definitely answer. But that is not the issue. What a minister in the Karnataka government should answer. He should answer what is the fund utilization, what has happened in our rural development, and what has happened with the Google going out to the Vijayawada. All these things are the answers which Priyanka Karge should answer. Instead of that, he says, who is RSS? We will ban RSS. So this is the mindset of Congress to divert the main topics of development and crime which is happening in Karnataka.
Well, that's as far as the RSS row here in Karnataka is concerned. Definitely we've not seen the last of that. Now back to Chennai. Sam, I believe there's more developments there. Take us through what's happening.
That's right, Deepak, some political developments. A day after Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin slammed the Election Commission's move to undertake SIR in 12 states, including poll-bound Tamil Nadu, as a conspiracy to remove voters from the list, including minorities, Dalits and women. The party today held a workshop at Mamallapuram outside Chennai for the DMK's poll-related work functionaries, giving them a real task to make sure every eligible voter, genuine voter as they call it, in Tamil Nadu would find his or her name in the voters list, and no person who does not normally live anywhere in Tamil Nadu is not added stealthily through SIR. That's the challenge given to the party functionaries, and the party has appointed 64,000 poll booth level agents to make sure they reach out to all the voters at the booth level and make sure they get maximum votes in favor of them. The DMK is attempting to get a second consecutive term in Tamil Nadu after being in power for 5 years and after being out of power for 10 years earlier till 2021. And M.K. Stalin today has urged his party workers to be extremely vigilant, and the strategy is to ensure SIR does not dent the prospects of the DMK. He also slammed the AIADMK and the BJP, calling them to be not having guts to face people directly, but trying to manipulate the voters list in a bid to capture power in Tamil Nadu. This is what DMK spokesperson A. Saravanan and Tamil Nadu's Finance Minister Thangam Tennarasu had to say.
Did SIR become a citizenship exercise? Why the ECI is trying to bring in the criteria of citizenship? Is the Election Commission of India a citizenship finding unit? If so, how many illegal immigrants they were able to find out in Bihar? On what basis? Why have they excluded the other documents, the ration card, the Maganrega card and other documents which were so long good? And why they are taking this, the 2003 as a cutoff year? They say that was the last SIR, and who will be benefited by that?
This particular training session is completely concerned with as to how we are prepared to get more number of votes with respect to each and every polling booth. Because the entire victory of a particular constituency is ultimately depending on the votes polled in favor of a particular political party in a particular booth.
Does the DMK hope for a consecutive win this time?
Absolutely. We are going to form the government again. That is going to be the 2.0 Dravida model government. And that is the message our Chief Minister has clearly given to all the cadres, all the functionaries who have attended this training country.
Lastly, you have a new player, Mr. Vijay from TVK. Is that why you're starting early? What are you counting on?
No, it is we are not actually devising this particular plan considering any other political party.
Well, meanwhile, from Tamil Nadu, we have some more breaking updates coming in. This is as far as the SIR is concerned, and Annamalai now hitting out at the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, and he's saying that this is double standards of the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on the special intensive revision of the electoral roll in Tamil Nadu, and the assumption that the SIR of electoral rolls is some conspiracy shows how hollow his understanding is what he has gone on to say. So we'll really have to see how the war of words between some of the opposition leaders and the BJP really escalates in the days to come. Sam, tell us what exactly has Annamalai tried to hint at here?
Well, Deepak, Annamalai, we understand, has slammed the ruling DMK and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, calling his stand on SIR as double standard and it's unacceptable. And already the AIADMK, an ally of the BJP, part of the NDA in Tamil Nadu, again has slammed the ruling DMK for this kind of a position, and they welcomed SIR, saying that, like the BJP says, it's an attempt to purify the electoral list, a voters list, and the ruling DMK actually has no reason to be worried or get panicky about that. And this is nothing but the AIADMK calls it as a perfect reason the ruling DMK is citing for what they call as impending defeat in the upcoming elections in 2026. But already the ruling DMK has slammed it, calling it a conspiracy to remove women, Dalit and voters from the minority communities in Tamil Nadu to favor the AIADMK that has revived ties with the BJP, something the Election Commission and the BJP have denied. But the larger worry, of course, is this healthy in a democracy like India, where many political parties express doubts and suspicion over the poll panel, which is supposed to be seen to be above politics and to enjoy the confidence of large sections of the public? That's the big question. Will it really shake up or dent public confidence in the long run, particularly over the Election Commission? Should the Election Commission be more transparent answer to all the doubts and questions raised? Well, that's the larger point, but the BJP leader, Annamalai, has slammed what he calls M.K. Stalin's double standard or double speak on SIR. Well, Deepak, it's over to you.
Well, Sam, it's not just probably leaders in Tamil Nadu. Like I said, opposition leaders in various parts of the country have had different things to say about this revision that's being carried out by the Election Commission. The latest, of course, has come from Pinarayi Vijayan, the Chief Minister of Kerala as well. Ashwin, what's the stand as far as the Kerala Chief Minister is concerned? How are they really looking at the SIR?
Deepak, in fact, the same stance of that as taken by Stalin is what is being reflected in the statement given by Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. He went on to say that the Election Commission's plan for this especially intensive revision is undermining democracy. He has accused the Commission of trying to use an outdated list which is there between 2002 to 2004 instead of using the latest list. He has then also pointed out that just like in Bihar, where 65 lakh voters were taken out, would the same pattern continue? He has went on to also question the same question which the DMK has stated, whether this is an exercise to implement the NRC through the back door. Now, this is the same allegation he has stated. Pinarayi Vijayan has in fact gone on to say Kerala is the only state which has unanimously passed a resolution against the SIR in the Kerala Assembly during the 14th session of the 15th Legislative Assembly, and he has condemned the move and it has asked the Election Commission to keep restraint, and he has urged the Commission to stop such action and call for united resistance for preserving democracy. Deepak.
Right, Ashwin, thank you for sharing those insights. That's it from all of us here at the Southern View. We'll of course be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Until then, stay tuned.